Question 891. I'll have you know this is a more sensible question. Question 891.
Uh-oh.
Would you be prepared to be permanently stapled to a cello if it would bring about world peace?
Yes, because the cello is really tiny. I'm going to make a little.
Wait a minute, like your clothes?
A cello is
your
huge.
Skin?
No, I'm taking a tiny toy one. I'm taking a
no,
tiny
you're
toy
not.
one
It's
and
an
I'm putting it on
actual
my back.
cello.
No, that because a tiny cello is called a violin.
Can you pick where is it stitched at?
It's a cello.
No,
Okay,
but
but
pick where on your
hold
body
on,
it's
though.
stapled onto you.
Hold
Yeah.
on though, it could be an electric cello, which is just like a straight line.
No, it's a traditional cello.
Traditional cello, okay.
I mean, it's pretty much got to go on your back or your front.
Well, not the front. Fuck that.
can I step it to my hand?
Oh damn! I would sit there and learn it like hell because and give me a few years, I'll blow the two cellos away. And by the way, who I fucking love that. I love that band, by the way.
But it would have to be stapled to your front for you to learn it.
Yeah, well, if it's going to be stapled somewhere, well, why not somewhere where I can make some bloody use of it?
Math pick.
You said yes.
No,
Now he was trying to argue about whether or not you could have a kids one.
Okay.
That's probably.
Declined acceptance of world
Just out of
peace.
curiosity, though, seeing as it's only stapled, after maybe 6 or 7 years of hoping people have caught themselves on, can I take it off again?
No. You take it off, what nuclear war breaks out tomorrow.
No, that's an addition to the question.
No,
Yeah,
it's world
come
peace.
on, Dave.
Holy shit, that
Come
escalated quickly, Dave.
It's like
Pretty hard ball here.
strapped with my fucking chest hair. Once the cello comes away, pulls a string, and bomb, we're all fucked.
Yes. No, you've got 13
Also,
minutes
though,
to get
The
reattached.
good point is you guys can go out and like do street musician because you'd have plenty of time to practice.
Yeah.
It would be attached to you all the time. You would be like the cello pro, so you
Yeah,
could go
but
out on the street and
like
make money.
street musicians right now be.
No. Seraphim says, no, fuck 'em.
That's not true here. There's people playing on the streets everywhere here.
I was talking about the thing in Aurora
Hmm.
when they had the. Weren't you here when we talked about that? They did the
No. What happened?
There was a kid that was killed a couple of years ago in Aurora that used to play the violin for, animals and stuff, killed by the cops. And so they were doing a thing for him the other day as part of the protest where they just had a bunch of
Oh
people
no,
in the
you
street.
did tell me. Yes,
See? Will do.
you did tell me about
Also-
that. Yeah.
Did you hear about the asshole officers that went to the place where that kid was killed and took pictures of them smiling and giving each other fake chokeholds, including one of those officers was one of the guys that was involved in killing him. Yeah.
Shit.
What the?
Right.
See, and they're like, "Why are you guys mad at us?
Right?
Because you do shit like that."
Can I like
Being
can
a fucking dickhead.
Dave, instead of like having a cello, could I have like a world famous cellist stapled to me or
That would be
Tanner,
heavier.
No.
yeah, Manta, I'm thinking Tina Guo, okay?
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah.
Right. David Melbourne
Damn.
says, cello no, bass yet. Yes. The Rage says, how long does the piece last? This is Earth after all. Hanging with John Wild says, absolutely cello, or cello, you'd be a worldwide hero, so yes, I would do it.
See, the problem I have with it is I don't believe that anybody would go through with it because I don't trust people in charge. So if they
Yeah,
said, "Oh, you staple this to your body," there's gonna be right. Like
In the universe
I
I've
wouldn't
set up,
believe
they
it.
would
That's
have
the
done.
problem I'd have. Say again.
I think we can safely say that if anything triggers a nuclear war, it is not going to be one of us removing staples from a fucking cello in our body.
No, it's going to be some geese flying over the horizon.
Yeah.
It's just stupid. Right, Antjer says, it's not the cello I'm opposed to, it's the attachment method. It's got to be stapled. Staples are great. I've had staples repeatedly. They're a lot better than stitches. Never Again says, B, where are you? in Davetopia. Would we make it a PS5?
Read
and just...
faster, Dave. Jesus, all this dead air. Come on, like you think you've been good at it. You've been doing it.
There's too many people. Santi, would you have the cello?
Yes, but attached to my back. I don't want it to block any functions.
You ever notice that Dave puts the people in the chat before he does the people in the panel?
I tend to do
you
a couple
don't love
of people.
us, Dave, do you?
I try to do a couple of people in the chat first, in the panel, and then the chat, and then the rest of the people, and then fail it repeatedly. Go on.
Speaking to the people in the chat. Speaking to the people in... Oh, go on, Jeff.
Sorry, go on, Matt.
Go on. You're determined. Go.
I think it's the damn lag here. I didn't mean to talk over anyone.
No, it's fine.
I think Dave does this for just certain ways. Is one, to piss Manda off, and two is a way of kind of just slowly deflecting so he doesn't have to answer this question.
Have to answer.
That's the game plan here.
All right, honey.
Forgot what I was going to say.
Are you having the cello? Yeah, you're having the cello. Beth.
Oh, I don't know, man. Like, there's lots of implications. Like, okay, you couldn't sleep on your side or your back anymore. You'd have to sleep on the cello. Every time you're having sex, the cello would be in the way. It would be a bitch to take a shower for something that you don't know would really happen.
It would really happen.
They staple it there and it's permanent, and then they're like, haha.
You can remove the staples then. Well, peace breaks out.
I'd give it a shot then. I would do it then.
I'll still say yes, providing that there's any way that I can work Tina Guo into this situation.
You can ask her to play it. That's it.
Well, there you go.
Nerdy says, is it a normal sized cello? Yes. Manda.
Yeah, the big ass. Yeah.
I mean, think about all the children that die in war-torn countries every year.
Yeah.
Why would you not let yourself suffer to keep that from happening?
Exactly.
Right.
Can we put a hole in the cello? The cello doesn't have to work. It just has to be attached to her, yeah?
No, it has to work.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a bad cello.
Making shit up as you go along, Dave.
It's a cello! I shouldn't have to say! It has to be a working cello!
Shut the fuck up. From now on, if you don't say it when you ask the question itself, you cannot tack on extra rules later on. Nope.
No, that's not how it works! I am the quizmaster, and I shouldn't have to say a working cello.
Why not?
It is implied in the question.
Okay, so there's a hole in it. It's a bad working cello, and it doesn't sound great, but it's still working.
No, it's got to, why do you want a hole?
More shit.
Why do you want a hole?
We can't even have like a Stradivarius or something like that.
Why do you want a hole?
Well, if it's strapped to the front of Manda, I think the cello's probably, it's a big thing.
I think the cello is thicker than you are long.
You think that?
Well, technically, MathPig, if you need to, MathPig, you can always take that long extension thing off the bottom of the cello that's supposed to go on the ground and use that creatively.
That would hurt.
You know too much about cellos.
Here we go,
Antjer says, if it doesn't work, can I remove the cello? Yes. Seraphim says, medical staples or office staples? Medical staples.
They wouldn't hold the cello. It'd be too heavy. You would have to be like standing still all the time because the was just small. It's too heavy.
I mean, with its little foot on it, if you have it on the back, with its little foot on it, you could use it so you're basically a tripod. So it can sit on the ground so you can rest and lean back.
Yeah, you can just lean back. I was thinking about that. Yeah.
Seraphim says, am I asleep when they attach
Also,
it?
if you think
Yes.
about it, like let's be honest. If you did that and it really did work and everybody was happy, well, everything was fair, I guess we should say, then someone would be taking care of you. You wouldn't have to do shit. They'd be like, oh, don't let that person die, because world peace would stop. So you'd have, like, probably hand servants, and you'd live in a mansion, and, you know, somebody would take care of your ass.
He's just going to add on now that it's a secret government experiment to see if you can blow the world up by pulling a cello off someone's chest, and nobody knows. Where do you see? Just stick it on at the end.
No. See, what you're missing here is it's a secret government experiment to see if you can get a poor sap to have a cello stapled to them under the pretense of world peace.
As long as there's a hole in it.
Right, next question.
Oh dear.
No.
Dave, you answer.
Who's echoing?
Who's echoing?
Not me.
Who's echoing? Is it me?
No, it's Manda.
No, it's not. Yeah, it is.
Stop now. I think it's stopped.
Answer
Right,
the fucking question, Dave.
yeah, I'd do it. I'm a humanitarian. Of course I'd do it.
Okay.
Here you go. You would make money having people come and see the freak with the cello attached to them.
Front or back?
I agree with that.
Front or back? Oh, see, I was Jeff.
Either.
No, I was happy with back, and Jeff has partially convinced me to go front. I don't know. Probably back.
Probably the Tina Guo thing. I think was probably.
No. Learning to play it. The idea of if it's going to be attached, the idea of learning to play it seems quite appealing. Nerdy says, "Can they at least teach me to play the cello first?" No. And what's wrong with a bit of side cello? See, I did wonder if you could have the cello attached to your arm, which would suggest I don't think it would work. It's just too big.
It would just rip the skin off.
Get it wrong, you might take your friggin' arm with it. Right.
Well, you know, well, trouble is, I think if I had a cello or whatever, I think I'd catch me though. The only problem is, I think I'd get arrested.
Why?
Probably for fingering A minor.
Oh God.
That's terrible.
Oh my! Mute him, Dave. Mute him.
That is without a doubt the worst joke we have had ever. Right.
You should math big initiate him after that one.
Symptom of hanging around Barnet dance too long. Part 1.
Yeah, many dumb dad jokes.
I'm gonna have to add that. Right.
Or,
next.
or Chris Shelton for that matter, because he likes a good dad joke.
He does too, yeah.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day, and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.